I need that. I gotta sit there.
Hi, I'm Hazel. It's almost Saturday today, so it's time to catch up with a brand new vlog. This will be a short one. Raid testing got rescheduled. It was supposed to be on Thursday, but it's gonna be this afternoon instead. So I gotta get this one done really quick, and that's okay because there was no news this week. If this were a George R.R. Martin blog post, this would be the one where we're talking about nothing but football and wildcards. I could have skipped this week, to be honest, but I wouldn't want to deprive you of your vitamin cat if this is your source of vitamin cat. For what I've been up to this week, I have been doing my Love Rocket runs. I don't have a Love Rocket yet, otherwise I would have started this vlog with I got a Love Rocket and then just like 8 minutes of footage of me riding it around Morales. That didn't happen, although not for lack of trying. To the credit of the Love Rocket whole grind farm thing, is the only source of experience that my army of like level 110-ish alts have gotten over the last while. So now I have like a bunch of alts that are kind of like level 112 through 114, and I've noticed that if I take them questing, they get ruined because they've only been leveling through like the odd time walking and then this. So they don't have any gear, and leveling 110 to 120 is bad enough when you've been getting gear upgrades, so they're a little squishy. 815, whenever that drops, should help because of the scaling heirlooms, assuming that I decide to drop the gold on that. It's kind of a lot, like even after the gold nerfs, it's kind of a lot of gold, especially if I'm gonna do like a set for every armor type. I don't know yet. In our raid progression this week, we have 3 new bosses down in Heroic Battle of Dazar'alor, which was a pretty good week for us. We killed Conclave, we killed Rastakhan, and then Mechatork, and the difficulty curve was a little wonky. Like, Conclave was hard, at least for us. We had a rough time on Conclave, and then Rastakhan felt like oddly unhectic, and maybe that's because I was lucky enough to be in the top group this time. I hate going down below. But I was in the top group, so large parts of that fight are just kind of like standing and DPSing, and I'm on board with that, but it's like a stark contrast from all of the running around that's going on in Conclave. And then Mechatork was kind of the same deal. Like, Mechatork was a little more hectic, but it was still a much easier fight than the difficulty curve up to that point would lead you to believe. So we're working on Stormwall now. We didn't spend a whole lot of time on it last night. Like, after 3 bosses of progression, I didn't get the feeling that anybody was especially in it anymore. So we ended early, which was good because then I got to go watch the Soul Dynasty game. Other things I've been up to in WoW, I've been kind of feeling island expeditions lately. Although, I don't know if it's for the right reasons. They're fast enough now. I swear they got faster. I don't know when, but I swear that they hotfixed the amounts of Azurite that you get from doing stuff in an island to the point that doing a heroic island is much, much faster than it was before. I don't know when that happened. Maybe I dreamed that. But anyways, they've been going pretty quick, so they're fast enough now that I can just kind of like fit one. If I have like 10 or 15 minutes and I don't feel like doing something productive, I'll just do a quick island expedition. And it kind of feels like pulling a lever in a slot machine because that's really all it's for. I mean, nobody really cares about the Azurite. So, you know, you spend 10 minutes of your life and maybe you get something and maybe you don't, but you'll only get stuff if you try, and there's a lot of stuff to get, so I guess that's a thing. On the baking stream this week, we had one of those. The VOD is up in the baking stream VOD playlist. I think I'm too ashamed to like properly publish it, but you can watch it in the playlist if you're interested. We made Seafarers doubloons, and by that I mean I made sugar cookies and I had the grand idea to ice them with like colored icing to make them look like doubloons, and I was gonna bring one over here. I would get up, but I've got a cat in my lap. I forgot to buy dye. So we were trying different things to color the icing to put on these cookies, and we tried like infusing icing with tea to try and color it, and the colors didn't come through very well, but the flavor did. So I have some hipster cookies that look nothing like doubloons, but they're tasty. And that's it. That's my whole week, and I did not see any questions. If you have any questions that you would like me to answer on a vlog, please leave them in the comments of the most recent one and include the word question. I look forward to seeing some of you on this afternoon's live stream. Let me know what you think, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!